Well, hello again, YouTube. AJ Shaver here, and it is so windy and blustery. I'm hoping you can actually hear my voice over everything that's going on around me. And what we have today is an HWP-140b. But you ask, well, what's the big deal? We've had those on the channel before. Well, if you pay real close attention, you'll see the legs on this one go off that direction, and the legs on this one go that way, but yet the splitters are on the same side. Why is that? Well, because the one on my right is a true mirrored version of the one on the left. So this is the traditional 140B that would dispatch the wood off to the right hand side, while this unit is the new unit that will dispatch the wood off to the left hand side. Well, you might ask, what's the big deal there? Well, for those of you that run a telehandler, a Toolcat, an excavator, a JCB, or a Volvo, like the mono boom style, anything that the cab is going to be on the left hand side, it's very difficult to see the wedge when it's way over on the right, and you have to look around or under or over, you know, whatever the boom structure might be. So we had Halverson come up with this 140B left hand version, and we'll go ahead and get this off the pallet and show you what it's all about, and we'll put them both side to side so you can see that it is a true mirrored image, one for the other. All right, well, there you have it. We have the traditional one on the left and the new one on the right. So this is what I'm saying. So if you're sitting in here on the operator's side of the cab, you know, again, whether this is a telehandler, one of those mono beam JCB Volvos where you get in, you know, through the side door, it automatically puts you on the left side of the machine. Or maybe it's a telehandler where you can't look past, you know, that big telescopic boom, or even an excavator mounted processor. All of those cabs are on the left hand side. So when you look at this, right out through the driver's window, the operator's cab view puts the wedge directly in front of you, which is absolutely crazy. Now, the only kickoff to this is it's $500 more. There's just a couple pieces more in this one, a few longer feet of hose that's needed. So the traditional 140B is still $16,500. The new left-hand version is going to be $17,000. So those are the two differences. Let me grab the camera and I'll just do a quick walk around between the two just to show you what it's about. So the first one here is the traditional 140B. With the wedge kicking off to the operator's right. Then the next one is the new model, which kicks the wood off to the operator's left. Been asking for this for a couple of years now. I just see huge potential for the guys that have, you know, like I said, the mono boom skid steers, the telehandlers, a Toolcat. And the only thing different with those mono booms or whichever else, all of these here would be flipped over to this side. So we just kind of adapted a little bit. So this is the view from inside the Toolcat, and as I said, if you're on this operator's side, that puts everything into perspective. We're not looking around, you know, the main boom there. It's all right, you know, in the line of sight. You can see everything. You can count the holes, you know, should you choose to pull that pin out, you know, down here on this to make the wedge float. You got a good sight picture of where the wood is going to be meeting the wedge if you're going to let that thing float through it. You can line up everything for that last log, you know, cut off, with trying to keep that 16 inches on the table to let it fall in. But traditional skid steer, you're not going to really have much of an issue noticing the difference, but I could see a huge difference, you know, again, on those mono boom door entrance type skid steers. So let me jump out of this and we'll call it a wrap. Well, it's getting late in the day. You've already seen these things run on the channel a million times before. but it was more just to show you this new left-handed model. And I know I keep saying left hand and it's on my right, but it's in comparison to the operator's view looking out, that it would dispatch the wood on the left versus dispatching the wood off on the right. So it's not very showy if I put table end to table end and then try to talk about the wedges when they would be on the opposite side. I don't know, hopefully you get the point of what we're trying to prove here today. So operations are going to all be the same, whether you're running the in-cab harness, the 14-pin, or the single-handed, joystick type controllers. So all of our videos are something that we publish ourselves. It's not a paid promotion by the manufacturer. So if we could earn your business with the sales quote through these marketing videos that we do, give us a phone call. It's 833-SPLITTER. That's 833-775-4887. You can also email me at sales@shaverequipment.com. And again, $17,000 for the new left-handed model, $16,500 for the traditional 140B. We do have to figure in either a destination charge if you pick them up here at the woodlot in Dallas, Pennsylvania, or we can always ship them direct from the factory. Just need to know that zip code to where it's going. We're happy to get you a shipping quote. We are showing these both with the optional 6-way wedge. They're $650 a piece. They're always going to come standard with the 4-way manually adjustable wedge, but for right now we're going to call this one a wrap. So again, let us earn your business with the sales quote. Give us a phone call, shoot us that email. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.